So the sad time has come. The ambulance is going up for sale. I really don't want to sell this. I really want to keep it. But Elise wants the Vario and wants to live in the Vario. Obviously bigger. She wants a bit more room. Me, I'm not too fussed. I mean, I love the ambulance. Easy to drive spot on. You can basically get it anywhere you want. The Vario is a different story. So without me waffling on too much about what we want and what's happening, I'll show you the ambulance. I nearly said Vario then. Oh, anyone want to buy the Vario? It's up for sale. I'll sell it. Without at least knowing. Anyway, I'll show you the ambulance. So, here she is. I'll walk round slowly, just so you can see the ambulance if you haven't seen it yet. And then I'll walk you through some of the bits that we've done and what's going on with the outside of the van. Lovely day today, by the way. Beautiful day. So, that's the ambulance. Right, let's start. So, it has been fully stripped and painted in Raptor paint. Even the front bumper, if the camera will pick that up, that's all black Raptor. The door trims, they're also black Raptor. Right, so what we've done, we have put a small number plate light bar at the bottom, which is pretty bright. We've put the bug guard on the bonnet. That's brand new, that's only just been fitted. We've also put the sun visor, which is brand new, that's only just been fitted. Brand new wind deflectors. We was going to put a pod on this, we decided against it. We wanted to make it look a bit more off-roady, so we put a roof rack on. Now, we had to modify that to fit. So anyway, that's on with a 52-inch light bar, which is also real bright. It's down the side. So, right, we fitted an external ladder, which is also pretty awesome. So that's so you can get onto the roof. There is decking on the roof. There is 2 solar panels on there as well. They're 250 watts each. Hook-up plug. That's a 240 hook-up plug there, which is original ambulance one. I have got the lead for that. That will be sold with the van. There is external LPG fill-up point. It has got a 40-litre LPG tank underneath, which is in this door here. I've missed this door here. This door here has got the night heater in, so that's accessible. This cupboard here, let me just get the key. So, this cupboard here is boiler and electrics, so you've got all your fuses here. This is an instant hot water boiler, 10 litre. We've never had a problem running hot water. We have decent showers, so not a problem. Rover Renogy MPPT 60 amp. I've got the Bluetooth dongle as well and put that on so you can use your phone. Here is your gas turn off, which you're going to need. That's about it in that cupboard really. That's the flue for the boiler, which comes straight out the side, so you ain't got to worry about any of that. Dropout vent right at the bottom. That's a big dropout vent. You can never be too cautious with gas. Got to be cautious with gas. Right, so all the blues are still on, all still work. Off-road use only, obviously. So the back, we removed the tail lift, that's gone, took all that out, re-sheeted it all, re-insulated all the wall, so that's all done. Again, someone's having fun on a bike. All the blues on the top, they all still work. Off-road use only, I keep saying this. That door there is storage, you can stick whatever you want in that. It was the old battery tray, but yeah, you can stick whatever you want in that one. Blues, alley light, that works. I've converted that to LED, so that works. That's spot on. Door with a fold down step, which I think Elise is showing you that soon. That folds down, easy to get in and out. So yeah, that's that. Right, now this cupboard here is pointless. That is the back of the shower. So you can we hang 2 or 3 jackets up on that, and it still shuts all right. The bottom part, obviously, you can store all your shoes, you know, your hiking boots, anything in there that you don't want to take inside the van. Saves getting inside the van mucky. Right. Again, wind deflectors. Blues on the wings, they still work, obviously. These are blue and whites in the grille, they still work. All the blues at the top still work, still fully functional. In the cab, right, in the cab, it's a Mercedes Sprinter, so there's not much difference, except from there is a Pioneer head unit in there, double DIN, which connects straight to iPhone, Android, anything. You can use that for a sat nav with your phone plugged in. Other than that, this is pretty standard. There's not really much difference in these. Let me pop the bonnet. Right, so this van has done 130,000 miles. So it has been barely running, so it's got plenty of life in it. Runs like a dream. It's a 2.2 diesel bi-turbo. We've not had a problem with it. We've serviced it twice since we've had it, but yeah, not had a problem. It runs absolutely spot on. So this is awkward with one hand. Right, so all tyres are good. Not one tyre has got bad tread on it. They've all got good tread, not that you can see. I feel like I'm waffling on a bit now, but obviously it's up for sale, so everyone needs to see everything. Obviously I will be editing bits of these clips out. So, right, now, as you can see, I'm not on main roads, I'm in the middle of nowhere, I'm on private land, so there's a switch there, it says speaker, it's not a speaker. Turn that on. Just shut that door. It's too light, but blues and whites. Blues. Blue. As you can see, all the blues do work. So, yeah. So anyway, they still work, and the magic button is off-road use only, as I keep saying. Don't use them on the roads. If you buy this, you will get stopped, you will be done for it, and you will lose the vehicle. So that's a big no-no. Don't do it. But at shows, we go to shows. Went to the Overland International Campervan show with Damo, and everyone loved it. We had kids wanting to press the buttons. We had people taking pictures. We even got in the Sun newspaper because of this build. Well, I love this van. This is a van. This is a brilliant van. I love it. So my camera went dead, so now I've switched to my phone. I have no idea what I was saying before, but no, can't remember. It's gone. Absolutely disappeared out my head. Right, so I'll try and talk a little bit now and tell you a few things about the van. We bought the van a year ago, and it was from a private ambulance firm, and we went direct to them, purchased it from them, so the money was going back into a private ambulance firm. This ambulance firm, it was all done by volunteers. There was no one making any money, so the money we purchased the van for went towards another ambulance. So when we got it, we fully stripped it. The interior, obviously Elise has shown you that. We've tried to save as many parts of the ambulance as we could to keep it as an ambulance, if you know what I mean. Keep characteristics of the ambulance in it. So yeah, we tried to keep the cabinets, some of the bits and bobs, and it's worked. But yeah, the van looks awesome. As I said before, it's done 130,000 miles. It's never let us down. We've never had a problem with it. I don't know what else to tell you really. It's awesome. I haven't even started it up and let you rear it run yet, have I? So that's it, she's running. Van has got plenty of MOT left on it. We have spent a lot of effort, time and money in this. A few of the details for it. It's got 440 amp hours and they are gel and they're Victron. There's two big batteries in between the front two seats. They're not in the way, they're strapped down. It's got a Renogy 40 amp DC to DC charger behind the driver's seat. It's got a 60 amp Rover Renogy MPPT for the solar. It's got 500 watts of solar on the roof. It's got an instant hot water boiler, which is awesome. You just flick the pump on, you turn the tap on hot and it comes out hot. It's absolutely awesome. There's a 40 litre LPG tank underneath. I'm missing stuff off here, I know I am, but any messages at all, anyone wants to know anything about this van, all you've got to do is just drop us a message and we'll tell you what we can. There's a big water tank in the back, which is, we think is 220 litres of fresh water. It's not drinking water, it's literally for cleaning the pots, having the shower. We do not drink out of it. There is a porta potty in the shower room, which we decided to do it that way because it gives you more room in the shower, and it just means you can have a 10 times better shower. You've not got to swing around and sit on. Well, you could sit on the shitter and take a shower if you really wanted to. But yeah. So any questions? Just drop me a message and we'll answer any question you've got.
So now Neil's stopped babbling on outside about the ambulance. I'm going to start babbling on about the inside. So as you walk through the luxurious big opening entrance, you'll turn to the left. Is that my left? I think that's my left. You'll turn to the left and see the bathroom. Nice little display we've done here. Let's have a look. So this is the bathroom. This is of course where we have a wash, a shave, and a shower. So let's go. I didn't mean come watch me. On an all serious note, this is where the bathroom is. So we've got a nice little mirror there. And there we have the bathroom. Moving along is the fridge and freezer. That's the fridge and this is a freezer. It is quite a tall one. It's like a mini one. It's a very good size. Being in a camper van, it is a 240, but no need to worry. You'll always have enough electric to power that, especially with the inverter we do have and the solar running from the solar panels. And a nice cupboard here. But don't underestimate it because it is quite a big cupboard. And then we have a little space just up there. That is where I had my printer. I had it stored up there, then it couldn't move out. There's some fans. And then we have the roof hatch. However, we did blocked it off and insulated it for the winter. However, that is easy, it just removes straight off. And it also does open as well. And more cupboard space. Up here is where all the electric stuff is kept. Well, not all of it, some of it. Told you to not underestimate it. Here's where we turn our night heater on. The night heater we do have installed is fairly new as well. As some of you may have seen, the other one did break. So we replace it, and in the winter is, as I was saying, this is the night heater and it keeps us lovely and toasty in the winter months. This is fairly new. We did replace it and pop a new one in, and I cannot fault it one bit because it does keep you lovely and warm in the winter. Just pop it on for 15 minutes, takes the chill off the room, and you're lovely and toasty. And this one here is just some USB ports, and then the switches to turn lights on and off, and the water pumps. And we have some nice LED lights running along the top there, and also running along the top along there. And I wouldn't have had it any other way than having a Belfast sink. So we have a nice little mini Belfast sink in the van, along with just a nice little rail to hang the drainer on, so then it just drains straight into the sink from there. A nice tap, and also one that you can take off and rinse around nicely. So there is the sink space. We do have some nice tiles as well. We tiled it with these ones first, and then we wanted to break it up a little bit, so we stuck these stick-on tiles that have worked really well. We've got a little bag here that we hang just like vegetables in and potatoes. And then we have cupboard space, both bottom and both top, which is absolutely fantastic. We always had like up here like cereals and sugars, tea and everything like that up there. That side we had all plates, cups, pans, and then we had an under the sink cupboard like everybody has at home with all like the cleaning stuff, talking about dogs, dog leads and stuff like that. And then in that one we carried our little rubber dinghy boat as well. And for storing our food we use this little space under here. It's an underfloor size that just lifts up, and it fits around 180 cans of tins of baked beans or whatever you'd like. Not that you want 180 tins of baked beans, but yeah, I can't quite fit under that one, but it is a great space. We have some nice little baskets as well along here. I just wanted to add to just really to add to the decor, rather than it being a shelf, these baskets can't slide off when you drive. In, so you just have to lift them slightly and pull them out. And the worktop, I did want an oak worktop, so it is solid oak as well, and we clear badge because I wanted to keep the colour of it. We have some nice windows that was also originally part of the ambulance, and we kept them because they just work well. Although they don't open, they do have built-in blinds like so, which is absolutely great if you want some privacy. It's just easy at night time. Rather than having to draw the curtains, you literally just twist the nozzle and it is done. So that's really great. And there's one on this side and one on this side as well that also does the same. And then moving on to the sofa. This is our sofa, which I absolutely love and adore. It was vital for me to have somewhere comfy to sleep, and this is by far comfort. When you've had a long day, you can just go, oh, it is just so lovely. I like to sit here and just lounge about, scrolling through my phone and talking to Neil. So it is quite big. So usually I sit along here, my legs up, and then Neil sits here with his leg across that way. Or it is a really big sofa. I'm making it look really small, but and when we have guests around, I always sit in the corner because this is the comfiest spot. I love this spot here, and then we can easily fit two there, one there, or two small bums. So it does sit comfortably for people on the sofa. And this is also our bed. I'm not going to pull the bed out in this van tour just because you've seen it all before, and if you haven't seen it, just go on to one of our van tours and you'll see the bed pulled out. All it does is it just pulls this bit, pulls out, and then the cushions all slot into place, and it makes the king size bed, and it's great. And it is the comfiest bed I've ever had in a van. It is just pure comfort, and I love it. And when you're feeling lazy and you know you're staying put for a couple of days, sometimes we just leave the bed out as well, because it's only just going to be me and Neil. So we leave the bed out, and we still have so much space. That's what we love about the ambulance. You still have so much space even when the bed is fully out, or if you do want to have the most of the room, you just push it back into the sofa and bring your guests in. And we also liked it as well because it was big enough to put a table here and have dinners in comfort as well, rather than sitting them and having them on your lap. Some nice decor along here. It's just some ivy. I just like to make it feel more homely, and I like seeing plants. And obviously you can't take real plants abroad, so it has to do that next thing and get fake ones obviously. Got a nice clock on the wall. Ta-da! And as you can see, we stuck to the colour of green. We have just freshly painted everywhere, ready for the new owners, whoever they may be. Might be you who's watching, you never know. So we freshly painted it cream everywhere just because it brightens it up and it's so light. And I wish we'd done this for us sooner because it just looks so nice and open in here, and I just love it. So yeah, let's carry on going. I'm not babbling on too much, and you can just throw your cushions back. And then moving on is the makeup desk, as I like to call it. Obviously every girl needs somewhere to do the makeup, so this is a great space. Has a nice little shelf, ignore the dust, that needs wiping off, nice little plant pot, a nice little mirror with a nice little shelf, and there is just some storage space where we like to shove the dirty washing in a wash basket down there. It's just a great space that's out of the way. Another little cubby hole up there to pop anything, and then here is where we stored our clothes. My one, Neil's one, or whoever may buy it, Bob and Jill's. Yeah, so this is where we stored our clothes. Great little catches. These were obviously what the ambulance already had, but we kept them because they're absolutely fantastic, and they're really quite deep as well, and they're actually really tall cupboards. It's absolutely fantastic. And then I like to bring all the wood in, so we did do this to the ceiling, which I absolutely love, and it just brings it all together so nicely. We do have this here. This is great for in the summer. It extracts air out, so it takes it out and pushes it out, or you can have it so it's pulling air in. And there is also an air conditioning unit, that we do not have anymore. I forgot we don't have that. So yeah, we don't have an air conditioning unit anymore because that's now where the little roof rack is, or whatever you want to call it. So I won't be talking about that because we ain't got it. There is the oven. However, I'm not going to talk about it because the oven that's going to be in here is going to be different to that one, because that one we broke. So this is going to be taken out and a new one popped in, with a section divider put back in, with it all tiled around the same as the tiles that are on the kitchen, that side. There's the door. This is what we love about the summer. If you want to be private but still let a breeze in, you can just leave the step down. You've got your privacy but still allowing air to come up and through. Here it is, the ex-ambulance we turned into Home on Wheels to travel Europe. And now it's up for sale, so if anybody's interested, make sure to drop me a comment or just inbox us.
For sale on eBay.
Não, esse ritmo nosso não, porque bebe muito, é muito, muito. Deus, não tem organismo que aguenta uma gandaia dessa. Tem, não tem. Pelo amor de Deus.
Our ambulance went from this to travel Europe. Yes, I live in an ambulance.
Bought an ambulance to turn into a home on wheels to travel Europe.
Doing some mods to the ambulance.